Hello everyone, today I am in the Meander Valley area of Tassie and I'm going to be hiking a 4 kilometre circuit on the Western Creek track to go to Western Creek Falls. Basically, I'm at the car park, half the track goes up that way and then the other side goes this way. I'll start off this way I think. So yeah, Western Creek Falls, meant to be a nice waterfall, about 20 odd metres high. Haven't been here before, so yeah, keen to check it out. Let's see how we go. So this is sort of typical of how the track has been. Fairly rocky. It's not that well maintained, I don't think, because there's been several big fallen trees that you've had to climb over or around. So that's something to be aware of, because it was a bit slippery and a little bit dicey, a couple of them to get past. And I mean, it's easy enough to follow, but the route, when you're having to negotiate obstacles, can be a little unclear. There's not any right here, but for a lot of the track there's been red triangles on trees, which do the job pretty well. Such a gorgeous area this. The track's been a little bit less clear lately. It's sort of got some cans there now. But as you can see, well, around here, it's not necessarily super clear underfoot. So you just got to keep your eye out. Well, I'll tell you what, the track does get you blowing a bit. There's quite a bit of uphill. You're just climbing constantly beside the creek, or have been for the last few minutes. And if you had more time, you could spend all day just playing in all the cascades that are down there, but as it is, it's getting a bit late. So I'll probably see you at the falls, which shouldn't be too far off. As you can see, just more stuff over the track here, which has been fairly common. Well, as you can hear from my blowing, it's still going uphill, but I just thought I'd stop to show this really impressive vantage point. My ears are just popping as well. So I don't think I can be far off the falls now. I've been going about half an hour I think, which is about as long as I thought the walk would take one way. But it's a bit further up the valley I think. Beautiful area though. Well, it's taken a fair bit longer than I expected. I've ended up hiking for about 50 minutes to get here. But I've arrived at the impressive Western Creek Falls. They're a bit smaller than I expected. More like 10 metres, still really nice. I just crossed over the bridge on this, well, not the bridge, the creek on this little wire thing. And another falls just down there. And I've seen photos from below, but I don't think I'll be going down there today. Basically, back the way I came, there was actually a fork in the track, which is the other side of the loop, but I just must have missed it. So I'll go back that way and then take the other fork if I can find it. But I'll just chill here for a bit and take some photos. It was pretty nice. Okay, so I'm on the way back and I've reached what is the turnoff I missed last time. I mean, it's pretty easy to miss. I came from that way, so I just continued on there on the way in. And the other way is off there, so it's, yeah, on the way in you never really see it. It's obvious enough here. As you can see, it's getting quite late. It means it's very pretty out, but also that I'm going to have to be racing against the clock to make it back before it's too dark. So I'm probably not going to film heaps of this last part of the track unless something really interesting comes along. I'm just going to focus on getting to the car before dark. But it really is a beautiful area, this. Well, it's only been about a minute since I said I wasn't going to film for a bit, but couldn't really ignore this view. Down to the Meander Valley. Pretty incredible. So I'm pretty much at the end of the walk now. I can just see the car over that a ways. It's a nice walk this. It was a much quicker walk coming down. The track on this side, so there's the car there, so the track that comes up this way is definitely better made and easier. There's still steep in spots, but I reckon if you're wanting an easy walk, you can just come in and out the way I went. You can actually keep going past the falls, and it's like a full day walk that eventually takes you to this hut, I think, and past some more cascades and stuff, but that's a bit of a longer undertaking. But yeah, it ended up probably being about an hour and a half walking, not including photos. I normally walk pretty quick though, so I'd say give yourself a couple hours at least to be safe. But anyway, so that's the way the easy walk is. And then just down there is where the other side goes in. So that'll be it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.